In today's video, I'm going to share with you what the authorized dealer business model is, what a authorized dealer role is supposed to do, and how a authorized dealer program is able to change a high ticket physical luxury brand, scale it to the moon because you have a pool of e-commerce authorized dealers that are promoting and doing marketing for the big brand. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to the channel, my name is Marcus Lam. I'm an 8-figure e-commerce entrepreneur. I've been doing my best to figure out how this applies on bettering the customer support on e-commerce stores, specifically for high ticket physical products. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into it. So over here, I have a drawing. This is a really good example of what the chain of command from the point of the building of a product to the end client with the customer. Okay, so you can see over here at the top, there's products being made. That's from the manufacturer. But as you build your product, right? That's the thing. A lot of people coming in to maybe drop shipping, they want to build their own product. They want to build their brand, which is completely fine. However, the online authorized dealer model is not about building brand. The authorized dealer model is another way to say drop shipping, is another way to say reselling, okay? Is another way for you to be a authorized dealer of the product. So any big brand that ends up building their brand, all will end up having affiliate dealers, whatever you want to call it, but it's just another way to resell, a authorized reseller, authorized dealer. That's the lingo that you're gonna have to get used to because this is how people in the industry are speaking in the language which. So that being said, the manufacturer will end up selling the product to either the distributor, and the distributor is someone that is more at wholesale, or it will sell to the dealer, in which case we will then speak with the client on the front end. And the reason why this works is because you need a particular business or personnel or someone that's responsible for building product, okay? You cannot continue a brand or continue building your brand. Let's say that you have a physical product business and you have at least $1 million in sales already, and you're trying to keep on expanding it, but your brick and mortar is already kind of expanded, like it's already limited in growth. The next best channel of growth is the online world, which is exactly why all of these big brands end up starting these dealer programs and dropshipping programs. Now, what makes a good supplier? That'll be for another video, but a good manufacturer will have a dealer portal, will have good profit margins for the dealer because the dealer is not doing product development. The dealer is actually doing marketing and promotion. Okay, so marketing and promotion means that over here on the third point of command, right? So let's say the product's being built on the left on the first tan post-it, okay? Then once it's being built, it's gonna be sold to people that might want to buy it in bulk. For example, let's just say cars. As an example, when you go and buy your BMW or your Mercedes-Benz, or maybe even your Honda or your Nissan, you're not going to the manufacturer, are you? No, you're going to a dealer. You're going to a authorized dealer, okay? You're going to someone that has the reselling permission, that has the understanding of product catalog, marketing, promotion, inventory levels, understands all of this and is actively in the market, speaking with people. That is the role of a dealer, and that's always been the role of a dealer. And now this entire business industry is just transitioning into the online world known as the online authorized dealer model. Okay, so just to give you guys a perspective of what this looks like in person, okay? Like I like to share theory and concept frameworks, but I also want to put things into practice for you. So let's look at this in person, okay, on the computer. So let's just say a manufacturer. We have to look for a manufacturer that has this dropshipping program. Let's break this down in the market. What I'm going to do is go on google.com and I'm going to search for this manufacturer. This manufacturer is known as Sunray Sauna. Now, Sunray Saunas is a very, very popular sauna brand. A lot of people know about Sunray Saunas. And one of the biggest factors of their blow up explosive success is their dealer program. I actually know a lot of suppliers and manufacturers because I've been doing this since 2020. I've networked with over hundreds, if not thousands of suppliers. And I could tell you what separates a good supplier or a successful manufacturer that I see is actually the adaptability. I see a lot of suppliers and manufacturers that they might not know e-commerce and they're stuck in the traditional way of brick and mortar, maybe because their supply chain is stuck in that old model, which is, I understand, but at the same time, because times are changing, AI is coming, e-commerce is there's a whole $1 trillion market that's being capitalized. You have to take advantage of it. And the businesses that are taking advantage of this $1 trillion boom inside the high ticket luxury physical product space, all of these manufacturers that are actually creating their e-commerce dealer programs, I'm seeing in real time as I go into all these conventions, because I go to conventions with suppliers to network, all of the ones that are having e-commerce programs are starting to boom. The nobodies, the little booths a few years ago that start to adopt into their e-commerce chain are blowing up 6, 7x monthly search volume. So imagine your brand has maybe 50,000 searches a year. Only 50,000 people are searching it. Boom, all of a sudden it's like 250,000 more people are searching it. Why? Because there's so much more eyeballs and attention in the online space. You could post on social media. You could post on Google Ads. You could post on YouTube. You could post on organic content, blogs. There's so much space, and that's how these brands are capitalizing. If you are a physical, high-ticket, luxury product, physical product business that's doing over $1 million, 7 figures every single year, you need to apply the online authorized dealer program to your business model, because suppliers like Sunray Saunas have an entire form where they're getting applicants every single day, new dealers that will show and prove themselves that they're going to do the marketing and they're going to do the promotion, and they get the luxury to choose. Another example that has put their dealer program very, very out there is also Napoleon Fireplace. They have a whole entire dedicated website that is talking about the exclusive dealer benefits. So they want more authorized dealers. They want more people that want to resell for them, because now they have free traffic channels of dealers running Google ads, Bing ads, Microsoft ads, Pinterest ads. It's like free marketing almost, just by giving resale permission. Now, as a supplier, you do have to be very careful with the dealers that you come on. I don't recommend you take anybody and everybody, because you will have dealers that might not represent your brand. That's why it's so important that you have a process that's onboarding process or setup process, so that when a new dealer does come on, you actually vet them, you keep them onto KPIs, key performance metrics, you make sure that they're on point and they're representing your brand correctly and they're actually communicating with customers. And there's not a lot of high ticket dropshippers that actually do that. The high ticket dropshippers in my community that follow me and Trevor's business blueprint with the online authorized dealer model, yeah, we stand by our business. I'm not afraid to go head to head live, show you guys like my operations. I'm not afraid of that, because I work and I make sure that inside the trenches, all of the customers are followed up, good inventory reports, marketing, promotion. I do this. Like, I am the dealer, okay? And so are everybody inside the Peak Flow community. And I'm saying this because it's very important that you understand your role as a online authorized dealer. You are representing the brand, okay? I'm speaking to a authorized dealer. I'm speaking to a high ticket dropshipper. You have to represent these brands correctly, okay? Or else they're not going to give you a chance to resell them and you're going to fumble your opportunity, okay? These big brands, they don't have to give it to you. They're very selective, first of all, and you should prove that once you do get the reselling permission, you will do everything in your power to run your Google ads, to run your YouTube ads, Facebook ads, social media, to help them get more sales. And in return, they'll give you the profit margin to resell. And in return for them giving you the profit, you have to take care of the customers. As they ship the item, you don't have to worry about logistics, supply chain. You don't have to worry about all of the tax tariffs that are coming on. You don't really got to worry about that. You just have to keep the customer happy. Okay, you have to do what Amazon's doing, but with less orders at a smaller scale. And this is a $1 trillion industry that Amazon has in the low ticket space, inside the high ticket physical product space. That is a proven concept. If you guys go to Wayfair, Wayfair is a proven online authorized dealer, okay? They have a whole entire page that says dropshipping with Wayfair, and they have suppliers that come on and apply for them. So every single supplier or manufacturer that you see on Wayfair's website has a dropshipping program. So if you go and actually look at how much Wayfair is worth, you'll see that it's a publicly traded company with $3.38 billion market cap. That means that out of the trillions of dollars, Wayfair was able to take billions. But this is a big pie that's being transitioned as we speak from the brick and mortar authorized dealer model to the online authorized dealer model, and only the brands that will adapt are going to survive. So to give you guys an understanding of how a dealer portal is supposed to look like, okay, this is one supplier that's an example of having an authorized dealer program, okay, but this is not an example of how a portal is going to look like. So this is a free document that I share with my clients and people that are interested in high ticket dropshipping for free. So if you guys are interested in learning more or getting this, just comment down below and I'll send this over to you. But what's important for you to see is this. Okay, this is an example of a dealer portal. And how dealer portals work is, let's say you as a supplier have the product, you have all of the inventory, you have to communicate that information. It's just communicating information. You communicate that information to the dealers, and then the dealers will let the customers know. How will this happen? Through a dealer portal. This dealer portal is one example. And then how it will work is a dealer, like a dropshipper, will come on and they come in and they see their prices. Okay, so I come on, I'm gonna sell this bad boy, $1,300, I get $300 profit. I sell this bad boy, I make $1,000. That's almost like 2 weeks of paycheck back then when I was working, so it's good money, and it's worthwhile to invest the profits into advertisement, keep on promoting the brand at a higher level while also doing social media, organic, building the brand. And this is how you transfer the information from a manufacturer or a supplier to the dealer, okay? You transport the information through an Excel sheet, tell them the MAP pricing. I have a video that explains what MAP pricing is, minimum advertising price that prevents people from going price war with you. You will have the dealer cost, you will have your market price, and this is how you transmit the information from a manufacturer, someone that develops the product, all the way to a dealer. Now, the middleman, which is the distributor, may or may not be there. Sometimes it will go manufacturers straight to dealers. Sometimes you'll have a distributor that will have access to tons and tons of different brands. Let me give you guys an example. If you guys search up tri-state distributors, this is an example of a high ticket dropshipping distributor that will have access to tons and tons of different brands. So for example, like Dimplex is another brand, fireplace brand. So this is a distributor that has bought all of these big brands, and you could sell these if you close a distributor. So that's what a distributor is. They buy in bulk. A dealer is us doing marketing and promotion. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the online authorized dealer program. It's the same business model that has helped me and my clients generate consistent income by providing real value to the market of high ticket luxury buyers that actually want a personalized experience with their customer journey, with their buying journey as they are shopping for all of these expensive items, whether that be a golf simulator, whether that be a sauna, a massage chair, grills, pool cleaners. There's so many different products. Huge industries are being evolved right now as we speak into the online world. You may not be the first, but hopefully you are not the last. Make sure you guys take advantage of this authorized dealer revolution. If you guys are interested in learning more, let me know in the comments down below what questions you guys have. And if you guys are just randomly clicking into this again, my name is Marcus Lamb. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I'm an e-commerce entrepreneur. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.